Stay there. You stay.
Girl. We are going live on the air here at, uh, we are live on location. So give me just 1 second here as we are not in our usual place. This is Sue Roscoff. I am here with the TDC Today Show USA, and we are super excited to be on location. I even have Minnie joining me here out here. We have a massive crowd. Let me just give you a preview of what's happening here. This is the Wisconsin State Water Ski Tournament. We're in between ski shows right now, but you can see there's a lot of people here and watching what's all happening. There's a team getting set up right now, and in about 15 minutes, there'll be a ski show that's going to be happening right in front of us here. But until then, I have a very special guest joining us. Leanne McLaughlin has been an absolutely wonderful guest here, joined us in the past. So if you've caught previous episodes, you already know Leon and all the wonderful work he does. Leon, come on in here. I want to hear all about the amazing event you had last weekend. I'm so excited to get an update and find out more what all happened and what else is going on in your neck of the woods. So Leon, come on in and say hello and catch us up on what's all happening with you.
Thank you so much, Sue, and it's so glad to be on your show. And what a location. I mean, your on location is amazing. So I'm really happy to be on your show. Our event last week at the ranch in Woodinville for 3 days, the Ferg Fest Water for Children Clean Water Foundation event was a total success. We had great artists. The food was great. Special caterers came in. One of the caterers, they really like what we're doing. And I told them when I used to book the shows at the Paramount about George Clinton and the Funkadelics and Parliament Band, who will be playing there on July 30th. And they actually had tickets for that show and invited me to come to that show, which we booked the Parliaments back in the late 80s, early 90s. So it's going to be fun to go back to the Paramount to see a Parliament George Clinton Funkadelic show. But our groups was totally amazing. We were able to raise money to get over 700 children and their families clean, fresh drinking water for the Hopi and Navajo reservation and also Gambia. We just had another deal today where we had just had some of our team deliver water units in Peru about a year ago, and we were able to get over 1,500 children and their family water. And they just installed the last of those water units this week in Peru, and they sent some unbelievable pictures of the kids getting the water. We also put solar lights. As you know, they had places, they live in like caves over there in Peru, and they never had light before. So we put solar light in, got them water units. I'll send you guys the pictures. So what an amazing week for that to happen, along with the event that we had for the Hopi and Navajo reservation. So when they sent those pictures in Peru saying, hey, here's the pictures of the rest of the water units that you guys personally delivered, it was amazing. And I'll be doing a photo shoot next week in the Bill and Melinda Gates Museum for our 5th year anniversary on a solar water unit that we created, that they gave us one of the biggest parties ever, and we'll be doing our 5-year anniversary there, and I'll send you pictures. So it's just been an amazing week. And then to be on your show with this amazing view that you have is just phenomenal. So what they say, just when you thought it was great, it got even greater.
That's amazing. I'm so excited to hear that you were able to help that many children. Oh my gosh. Wow. So that's a huge success. I am so proud of what you guys are doing and thrilled that you can share that with us here. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And if they've never had light or water or that kind of thing before, I'm sure they were like over the moon.
Right? That's it. Yes, unbelievable. And like I said, to cap it off, to be on your show today with an amazing view and an amazing location, Like I said, it can't get any better than that. That is like so awesome. What you're showing with that view is just kids and people having fun, and that's what life is all about. That's what we're here for, to put a message out, but to also have fun. So I mean, that made my day when I just seen that you're on location in such a gorgeous place. And for us to have that event last week, the kids in Peru, as they were saying, the natives on the Hopi and Navajo, the eagle and condor, once they get together, you got the world is in peace. And that's look like what we're bringing.
I'm glad we could make your day, Leon.
Yes, you definitely made my day.
Amazing. This is the location where adaptive water skiing took a huge leap forward in such a great way back in 2014. So we were able to do some ski demos right now. We have ski shows taking place here every hour and a half, all day yesterday, all day today, all day tomorrow. And in 2014, we were able to do some demos in between shows. So like right now, there's a team that is just finishing putting their equipment away. Another team is getting set up. So there's downtime on the water for all of 30 minutes. And during that time like that, we were able to do some demos 2014, that's 9 years ago now that happened. And if you can imagine, when you're looking at an audience like this of water ski enthusiasts, whether they're skiers themselves or, I mean, just to be here, you obviously love the sport and appreciate the sport, and to be able to see adaptive skiing taking place at a location like this, I'm telling you, standing ovation, the place went nuts. It's one of those things you just get goosebumps, even on a gorgeous hot day like this.
You're definitely right, because we're doing a project with Dr. Emoto, who does the hidden messages of water. And to see that water, you know, the appreciation of water, we love you, water, we respect you, water, thank you. And when you see that, all that come to you, and plus our bodies is the majority water. So to see that water, to see that event, to see people happy, it's, like I said, it's phenomenal.
I love that what you do and what we do all has that water theme. We have it from different aspects, but you know, it's a huge part of what you're doing. It's a huge part of what we're doing, and it really does make a difference, because I can't believe that in a weekend you were able to make the difference in, did you say 700 children are going to have clean water because of your efforts just from what you did last weekend?
Just from a weekend. Yep, 700 children and their families will have clean, fresh drinking water on the Hopi and Navajo reservation, along with Gambia. And we're having another event actually in Sedona, Arizona, September the 16th and 17th, where we're going to have the leaders from the Hopi and Navajo reservation at that event in beautiful Sedona, Arizona. And they'll be speaking about the right to have clean water. And also our deal we got with Dr. Emoto, the hidden messages of water, because one of the leaders actually co-wrote a book, Vernon wrote a book with Dr. Emoto. So we'll be talking about all that. And then our next steps that we're doing with Dr. Emoto and the Hopi and Navajo. So yeah, over 3 days, 700 children and their families will now have clean water. And like I said, I'll send you guys the pictures of the units when we send them out. We'll be doing a photo shoot along with what we're doing next week at the Gates Foundation, getting that honor. And then the Peru, I'll send you pictures there. They just sent the pictures in. And to do this show here today is amazing. You have to send me a link on this show so we can send it out, because this is wow.
Awesome. Yeah, we definitely will do that. And I will make sure to get some, actually they are live streaming this. So anybody who's interested in seeing any of the tournament at any time, there is a live link it's up the entire weekend here with all of these shows, with all the things that are taking place. So we'll have to make sure to get that shared out as well through USA Water Ski. I would think if you Google it, it would be easy to pop up USA Water Ski live Wisconsin State Water Ski Tournament. I'm sure that would be enough for that link to be able to pop up because it is so much fun.
Perfect.
Maybe over hear one of the teams in the background. They're getting ready. They're getting
I
excited.
will definitely be doing that and checking out the water show because what a gorgeous location.
Also, I can send you the link, Leon, or
Thank you.
I'll
Thank
share
you
it.
so much.
Perfect. Amazing. Yeah. So that you're getting a small little insight in the corner of our water ski world here. I wish our timing was a little closer to the start of their show because they are not quite ready to go yet. But so now you said in Sedona. Have you been to Sedona before? It's amazing. It's such a beautiful place.
It's totally amazing. We were there last year, and what happened is that the Hopi and Navajo did a rain dance, and it was like 85 degrees. It was beautiful, sunny. Within a half an hour, it rained, and after the rain dance, so we actually witnessed a rain dance, and it actually rained. And not only that, we got a video of it, which is totally amazing. And that's when you really believe, because here they did a rain dance and it was not a cloud in the sky. They did the chant for a half an hour with, the traditional gear that they wear when they do this rain dance. And it actually rained a half an hour later.
That is absolutely amazing. I've never heard of that before. Here, and actually, Emily, can you take on for just 1 second? I'm going to step away for just for a moment.
Yeah, that's awesome. I've heard of rain dances before, but yeah, that's something that actually happened like within a half hour.
Isn't that amazing? And to actually witness a rain dance. So, I mean, they did the chant, and then all the insects came from underneath the ground. And they were saying that's what it's all about, because when we do our rain dance, it's for all of Mother Earth and mankind. And it was just amazing to see. And for us to have it on video, to actually witness it, was amazing. So, yeah, unbelievable. So they'll be out there doing their ceremonial dance. We got a drum beat coming in from those guys. We got the speakers. It's going to be a great event. September 16th, 17th in beautiful Sedona, Arizona. It's going to be amazing.
I am so impressed to hear about a rain dance, but to actually know somebody who has experienced that themselves. I've never been that lucky. And I think that it's just the coolest thing ever that was something that you were able to experience like that. And Sedona,
it was epic. It was epic.
We were out there, oh gosh, I'm trying to think if that was probably, I don't know, 17-ish years ago. We had the pleasure of touring around a little bit in Sedona, actually for a business event. Oh, here, you guys are in luck. Did you hear that horn in the background?
Oh, yeah.
That's the beginning of a show. So we got some barefooters coming through. You'll get to actually see some of the action.
Wow.
And, there we go over the jump. And he lands it.
That is so cool, because we do the hydro races out here in August in Seattle on Lake Washington, and it's cool stuff to see, just like that there.
Amazing. Yeah, like the level of talent that is on the water and around here over the course of these few days is phenomenal. Doesn't even touch it. It's an what do I want to say? Underappreciated sport, because it's not as popular as a lot of the other sports, right? And it is something where the level of talent is so much fun to see, and it truly is the camaraderie that takes place here. I can't say enough about that. There is so much support and enthusiasm. I know a lot of, when you think of like football or other big team sporting events, there can be booing and other things, like the negative side of how you don't cheer for the opposition, where here it's the exact opposite. Everybody is cheering for everybody. You don't have to be on the same team to be cheering for them. Everybody's cheering for everybody out here. It is such a unique sport in that way, where there's so much appreciation for what each team does, for the difficulty of what they do, and the support that you see among all the teams is, I can't say enough good about it.
Yeah, you're so right. It's so gorgeous out there, and like you said, to see the sport like it is with those professionals out there on the water. You got to respect it. You got to love it.
'Cause all these teams have the same type of things that they face each year. They've got equipment. They've got all of the expense of putting on an amazing, like, Broadway type show on water. What you're going to see here in just a moment actually is a ballet line taking off. They just did a little dance on the starting dock, and they are just putting on their skis, and the boat is pulling out now. So hang on just a second. You will see what's called a hop dock. So these ladies are actually standing on the dock, and they've got their rope in hand, and they don't start, in the water already. They have to start standing, and as the boat pulls out, they're going to hit the water skiing.
Wow.
Do you know which team? Do you know which team going right now?
Wow. What a talent.
I can tell you which team as soon as I put my glasses on.
Wow.
This is the chain skimmers. Yep, this team is the chain skimmers. So as they come around, these girls are going to be holding the rope actually with their foot is through the rope, so the handle is like behind their knee.
Wow.
And then they have both hands free.
That's definitely, you have to have skills to do that.
There's so much team aspect to this, because you got everybody who's handling the equipment, the ropes, the skis. You got the girls having to do their part. You have to wrap those ropes correctly so there's not going to be any knots in them. You have somebody in the boat driving. You have somebody in the boat who is actually on a piece of equipment called a pin release, because you can see the girls are not hanging onto the ropes with their hands. Now they actually have it between their legs. And since they are hands free like that, that means if somebody was to fall, the person in the boat is responsible for pinning the act, which means they pull the pin release, which releases all of those ropes into the water. So for the safety of the people behind the boat, that's how, if they were to fall and they got the rope somewhere where it's not being held on by their hands, because if it's in your hand, you can let go. If it's around your foot, you can't. So somebody in the boat lets go for them, and then they sink into the water with the ropes and everything remaining with the skiers. So that's where there's so many aspects to what the team is here. You also can hear in the background, in the distance, hopefully a little bit of hint of an announcer that's explaining to the audience what's going on. They all come in for a nice landing there. Typically the girls, when they come in like that, there'll be some kind of a dance, some kind of a routine on stage as well. So
that's amazing.
It is an amazing
that
sport
is
here.
Totally amazing what you just showed.
I absolutely love it. Every team does something similar-ish. You'll see anywhere from a dozen girls out there at a time. There's teams that can have as many as 30 on the water together like that, doing something similar. And it's just awesome. I'm always awestruck and inspired to see the talent, the fun, the smiles, the excitement, everything that goes into it. So, so Leanne, tell us one more time about the events that you do still have coming up. I want to make sure we highlight that, and let's start there. Tell us one more time about, I know you said you have Sedona coming up in September.
We have Sedona September the 16th and 17th. If anybody want to come out there, come and hang out with us. It's going to be fun in beautiful Sedona. We got artists, singers. It's going to be the speakers. We'll be doing the dances again. And if anybody would like to donate for the Hopi and Navajo Reservation for us to get the water units there, like one water unit costs $150. 50 people will have drinking water. They can go to www.cleanwaterfoundationwa.org. We're a 501c3, so you get a tax write-off. But for $150, you're looking at 50 people with clean, fresh drinking water, children and their families. And they badly need it because of what happened to them with the arsenic and uranium from the mining companies that polluted their water. So they need all the clean water they can get. So and if you're a singer, come and join us, volunteer, web designers, we welcome everybody.
Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that. Thank you as always for being here, Leon. I am so excited for what you guys are doing, the difference you're making for all these families. Clean water is so important. We need that. They need that to survive and be healthy. And it amazes me that it's even a needed thing, that this is not just the norm, but it's a real thing. They need help to get the clean water that they need in order to survive at their homes there. So thank you so much, Leon, for what you do.
And thank you, Sue, for us joining with the Disability Network. I mean, what a beautiful combination, and to get the word out on all of the issues that we talk about. So thank you for having me on the show, and you have a great time. Like I said, you got one of the best locations in the nation right now. So thank you very much, and we'll definitely talk soon for sure.
Excellent. Thank you so much. And I'm just flipping my screen around so you can see the action as we're coming together here. If you can believe it, the boat just whipped the two guys all the way around their boat.
Oh, and I would like to give a big shout out to Mariana Waikiki, because we have her whale called Water Flow, and the character that she created, and she brought us together. So I'd like to give a big shout out to Mariana Waikiki.
Perfect. Yeah, Marianne is such a good friend of the show, and all the good works that she's doing. I'm excited to see where her adventures take her next as well, because there's always something on the horizon and good things taking place there. So thank you so much. We appreciate that very much. And
you have a great day and enjoy that beautiful weather and show.
Will do. Thanks so much,
water
Leon.
is life, and you're right on the water. Enjoying life.
We're loving every minute of it. Thank you so much.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye, Leon. So again, this is Sue Roscoff with the TDC Today Show USA. I'm going to flip this back around one more time. As you can see, I'm not sure what the actors that just headed out there, but we'll see as they come back through. We're here every Saturday at 1 o'clock and 1:30 Central Time Zone here with the TDC Today Show, the Disability Channel. Huge thanks to Jay Stoyan and all they do at the Disability Channel, and for allowing us to do what we do here and sharing all the fun and excitement from live here at the State Water Ski Tournament. Just taking a quick look here to give you one more highlight of what's coming our way on the water here. See here, oh, I see a trick ski and doing circles here, spinning on that trick ski, going backwards and forwards, flipping in both directions. Oh, and backwards, and in she goes. Awesome. Amazing. We got one more coming in. Got to give the highlights what in front of me. They are doing 360s out there on their single trick skis. Forwards and backwards and forwards.
Hi, Emily.
So we have Dee on here. Somebody who can maybe be helping us at some point, but gonna get more in the next show here.
Yeah,
All right, yeah, we are just. Let me go ahead and sign off here with the TDC Today Show. Stick with us, Dee. Give me just one moment here. Again, my name is Sue Roscoff, and we are so happy to be here. Thank